Hi there, welcome. In this video, we are going to take a walk, or I'm going to walk you around Camtasia 9's interface. Later in the course, we will be looking more in depth at each section. So don't stress about absorbing everything right now. Just follow along and get a feel for how things work. Let's start with the top left corner. Some of these options you may already know, okay, as you can find in other programs. So like we have the file, the edit, the modify, the view, the share, and of course the help. If you want to do something but you are not sure how, browsing through these tools will often provide the answer. Below the top bar along the left side, you will find another set of tools. We have the media, the annotations, the transition, the behavior, and the animations. Okay. Then, if you click the more button below, you'll be able to get more. Okay, let's click on that. So you'll get the cursor effect, the voice narration, the audio effect, the visual effect, interactivity, and the captions. Okay, remember, I'll be talking about each of these as we walk our way through the courses. Before we move on, I want to point out something. A lot of functions in the Camtasia can be accomplished in multiple ways. For example, if I want to import media into my project, let's say picture or video, or I could come to the file. I go to the file, you click on the file, you get the import media, or you could come just right at the media button. So a lot of these functions can be accomplished in multiple ways. Okay, but sometimes I even use shortcuts like Control I. We tend to help me to import whatever media that I want. Next is the canvas. This is where you can preview the window, okay, or you see how it's going to look like when you are finished. The canvas has its own set of tools, the edit tool, the pan tool, then we have the crop tool, and we also have different play tools. As you are familiar with the common video player. Okay, now coming to the right hand side, we have the property panel. This is the property panel. If you don't see it, which is not showing, you just click on the property button, which is here, and this will pop out. Okay, so but in the case you need to have selected an object, okay, on the timeline, and this brings us to the ultimate timeline. This is where all your media will assemble, where you edit, where you pull together to create your story. Okay, now timelines are a lot like books. They run left to right, top to bottom. If you have videos stacked on top of each other, the media on top of the timeline is what we show on the screen. So whatever is showing on this timeline is what is going to show on the canvas screen. Now with audio, the stacking order doesn't matter, okay, whether the audio, there is one audio at the top, there is another one at the bottom, wherever you put it, it doesn't really matter. Okay, all right, we shall be going in depth in subsequent videos, so this is a quick tour. Like I said, don't stress yourself about remembering all these right now. It's all about hands-on practice. Okay, as you use the tools and become familiar with how they work, the interface will become second nature. See you in the next video.